Okay, warning. Okay, so heads up. What this guy is saying will actually work, but this is also tax evasion. Okay, so tax avoidance strategies. Tax avoidance is fine. You're optimizing your everything to minimize how much you owe in taxes. Tax avoidance is good, is fine, acceptable. Tax evasion is illegal. You're evading taxes using some illegitimate means. Okay, so what this guy's saying would work, but this is illegal. Explain how it works, please. Yeah, so the way that this would work is, okay, so right now I've got a business account. Let's say that I have $1 million in it, okay? And I have a checking account. Let's say I have $1,000 in it, all right? If I want to get money from my business account to my checking account, for me personally, and for business is going to be more complicated ways to do this, there's basically two ways for me to get money from here to here. The first way is I have a payroll company that issues paychecks to me, okay? And so they'll pay me money from my business account into my checking account. So if they pay me $10,000, maybe they do withholdings for taxes. It's all, the IRS sees it. It's all accounted for. It's like, okay, cool, right? However, okay, that's one way to do it. A second way to do it would be to just take disbursements from your business. So you pay federal, state tax on it. Okay, whatever. So you just do it directly. You pay tax on it, right? Okay. But, okay, now check this out. Let's say that I go to somebody else, okay? Let me see if I can follow this scam, okay? Let's say that I go to somebody else like, hey, I want to pay you $1,000 for work, all right? And they're like, okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to pay you $1,000, all right? And now let's say I have the check and I'm like, hey, just curious, do you want me to cash this check for you? Do you want the cash for it? And they're like, yeah, I do. Yeah, can you cash it for me? That'd be great. Okay, cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my bank and I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to withdraw. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer $1,000 into my checking account. Okay. And I'm going to, so what I'm basically doing, so I've created a taxable event here. I'm taking $1,000 in disbursements basically, but I'm actually writing off this $1,000. So it's not taxed income. I'm writing it off because I'm paying it to somebody else. And I'm going to account for that at the end of the year on, it's called Form 1099 for contractor pay. All right. Well, okay. What if I go to those same people and I'm like, hey, $1,000 check. Do you want me to cash this for you? Do you want me to just like get you the cash or whatever? And they're like, yeah, sure. Okay, cool. What if I go back to my bank and I say, hey, for this check, I'm going to make this out for $5,000. I'm going to cash this for $5,000. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to the people and I'm going to give them $1,000. All right. But when I 1099 them at the end of the year, I'm going to give them a 1099 for $5,000. But these are poor Mexican, maybe illegal immigrants, whatever. These guys don't file taxes. So I've got a 1099 showing the government, hey, look, I paid these guys $5,000 for work. If they don't file taxes, that's not on me. What do you want me to say? I don't know. I paid them that money. But you didn't actually pay them the money. You pocketed it. Now, the way that this comes back to you is that if these guys do pay taxes, when they go to file, and the government says, hey, actually, you know, there's a huge discrepancy here, they're going to go like, oh, we didn't get that money. That's bullshit. And now the IRS has you for tax fraud, which is really bad. Or I don't know if the IRS will come after you if the person that you're paying doesn't file taxes. I'm not sure if it works that way or not, but yeah, that's basically how this scam, would work. You're basically going to your bank, you're getting money from your business account, claiming that you're paying somebody else on a 1099, and then you 1099 the person knowing that they're never going to file taxes, so you can just lie about how much you paid them, and then that money that you say you paid them, you're just basically taking out for your own personal benefit. Yeah. Don't you have to remove the whole 5K from your bank account as well? Yeah, you're taking it out of your business account. What information do you write into a 1099? Do you not have to verify at all who you're writing that to? To fill out a Form 1099, I think you need first name, last name, business address, tax ID or social security number, and a date, I guess, to fill out a 1099.